Right, hey, what's up, guys? Here we are, back for another guide, hole number 7, replay here. I mentioned this in my last guide. I forgot what my first round was with like an Epoch 2, and I said a big win like this, 9.0, 9.1, was going to be problems. It was. But the good thing is, with a Epoch 6, Epoch 7, those type of clubs, we're going to have kind of an advantage. We don't have to worry about what the wind is. We'll be able to play Kingmaker either way. So that is the good news. In terms of power, we may not even have to go full, but it might be helpful if you want to go full. Just to kind of make sure that you don't short hop this fairway and clip the rough. There's probably some value to going full. Other than that, I'll typically go pretty full here on the spin. And we're going to just pull up at least 9 rings here and do some curl. So it looks like somewhere right around here. And then on top, we're also going to curl it. That's what you can see me doing here. So you can see so far so good. I don't think you can roll through too far. And it does stop. As you can see, this typically gets up a little bit close. This almost doesn't necessarily have an advantage because what you're going to end up seeing is I'm almost going to have a little bit more angled wind. With the shorter drive, with the Epoch 2, it actually kind of kept this wind needle very straight. Similarly with my opponent being able to go through these trees, it's a very straight needle as well. Mine's going to be much more angled. So it's almost kind of a disadvantage to even outdrift. Now, that just means you could probably back off your topspin some, more so. So, 4.5 on the topspin may just be ideal. As opposed to me just cranking it out here. Now, the only exception to that is if you want to get to min club. So if I want to get this up to min club, which I did. So this is going to make dunking the better way to go. So this does make dunking very easily. So I'm thinking just a little bit more than 2 rings. Other than that, we're looking at I'm just going to kind of try to straighten this up here. As I mentioned, a little bit over 2 rings. Somewhere in there. Almost 2.5. You can see I almost have the cup at 2.5 rings. Other than that, we'll just try to make sure that we're very centered here with this perfect ball. Right into the cup. So 2 ways to make this one. Which one I prefer? I probably prefer this second one. I like not having to play the wind effect. But if you want to check out my other guide, I did make it an alternate method with a weak driver as well. So either way, definitely good approaches. I prefer that dunk method. I feel a lot more confident. I almost know it's going in when I hit perfect ball. When I get my tee shot like that and I catch my perfect ball, I just know that it's going in, especially after, even if I miss it once or twice and I can start to get more dialed in on what the actual wind calculation is. That's definitely my preferred method. So keep that in mind. Good luck with your rounds. I'll catch you guys on 8.